everybody, it's Michelle
and Anita,
and what we're here this evening to talk to you about is the 4-step facial. So I just tell you, light your favorite candle, Anita, turn on some soothing music, and then follow these 4 steps that we're going to share with you to get the best facial experience at home.
I like it.
Because we're kind of staying home a little bit more, aren't we?
A little bit.
Yeah. So let's roll. So the first thing would be cleansing your skin, because you start by washing all of the dirt and the oil and everything, the pollution from the day. Because think about it, your face is kind of like the windshield of your car, because you're out and about and everything is just kind of slapping you, and so you've got to clean it. And you want to always clean your neck too, because you know this whole area right here is what needs to get the facial.
Right.
And you want to make sure when you're cleansing that you're not using something that's drying out your skin, because if it's drying out your skin, then your other products have to work even harder to restore, just that moisture and that balance back to your skin.
Right, because that's the whole key of looking younger.
Yes, and that's what we would like to do, is to look younger. So I'm going to share a few cleansers with you, Mary Kay cleansers, and Anita's going to as well. So the first one is the cleanser that I use, Anita. That is the Repair Cleanser, because this makes your skin feel so clean.
It is.
And as soon as you start using the cleanser, it starts that age-fighting properties with the cleanser. And a lot of people don't realize that, but it starts there. It is a foaming cleanser. It is a thicker cleanser, as you can see when I squirt it up there. Look at that. It just kind of stays. It's a thicker cleanser, and like I said, your skin feels so clean after using that. So that is the Repair, which I call the Cadillac regimen of Mary Kay. And so that is the price of $28. It's a foaming cleanser. And then the other one that I'm going to share with you is the Naturally cleanser. This one received the eCert, is that what that was called? The Cosmos Eco certification. And so there's high standards to be able to receive this, even with the packaging, because everything is naturally derived. And it received the O Award too, so that's pretty cool, because you know when that chick has her favorite things, people pay attention. This cleanser is more of a kind of a clean, creamier kind of cleanser, I guess, is what that one is. And so that is your Naturally cleanser, and it has it's a purifying cleanser, and it has a price of $26. Okay. Then the other one is the one that if you don't really need to worry about anti-aging just yet, that is your Botanical Effects. And it has the fruits of the super dragon fruit in it. And so it is a great cleanser too. It is a cleansing gel. So the consistency of this cleanser is a gel. And so, then, like you said, it smells really good because it's got that dragon fruit in it. And you saw how that just kind of, it is a jelly substance. And so those are the cleansers that I wanted to share with you. And then Anita's going to share some with you too. Oh, and the price for this one is $18. And like I said, this one is for like just beginning, if you're not really worried about aging process, it's a good first step cleanser. Not one that you and I would use. We're a little bit too old for that. So
we're 80s girls.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with the ones that I have is the Time Wise Age Minimizing 3D. It comes in 2 formulas. We have the combination to oily, and then we have the normal or dry. And you didn't bring a towel with you, did you?
No, just rubbing it on my legs.
So it's got a little bit of different consistency. I can't get it out.
Let me grab a towel while you're talking, okay? Because we got a lot of products.
That's funny. The combination to oiling is like the gel, and it's not going to dry out your skin, and it's going to cleanse it wonderfully. Let's see. It has the SPF 30. Awesome.
I'm back, sorry.
I need a wipe. Oh, Lordy.
I love that it has the little cleansing beads. I don't know if I was getting the towel, if you'd already said that.
No.
It has the little
stuck.
cleansing beads in there too, the little exfoliating beads. And so do we need more in that one?
Maybe.
Oh,
It's gone.
okay. Yeah, and so I love that too. And then it's the 3D too.
Defends. Delivers.
Mm-hmm.
Delays. Ha ha.
Yes.
I got it.
And that's the one that kind of is when you're starting to see some aging issues and you need to kind of fight that with your cleanser.
Right.
Okay.
It's
All right.
a wonderful product. I think it's great to start out with.
Yeah. And they're 24. I don't know if you already said that. Sorry.
21.
Let's get a towel so we can clean up.
Get distracted. The next one is the Clear Proof. This is great for any kind of acne-prone skin, any kind of pores that you see that's going to start getting clogged up. A lot of teenagers love this.
Right.
And of course, that doesn't stop with teenage years.
No.
And that's also kind of a jelly. If you can see that.
Yep. Cleansing gel.
I like it. It's going to clear up your complexion, help fight against the pimples, and reduces the severity of the blemishes that you get from some of the acne scars. And it's going to minimize the appearance of any of the pores. So we're going to close that up a little bit too.
Yeah. Yep. And that one is 16.
16
is the price of that one.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Then the next thing in our 4-step facial, the first one was cleaning, and then the second one is mask. And what's so important is that's going to remove complexion dulling dead surface cells, and it's going to refreshen your skin. And it just takes a few minutes. A lot of times people will say, oh, I don't have time, I don't have time. Well, what I feel like that you should do is take the time now, because if you're not taking the time now for preventative, you will be it will be taking your time when you're having to, age spots, cancer issues, that kind of thing too, skin cancer. So the mask that we're going to talk about is, I will start with the, well, how about you start with the botanical mask?
This one is the botanical mask, and I love the consistency of it. I already spread it on my back of my hand, but it's real thick and clay-like almost. It has flaxseed, one of the richest plant sources with omega-3 fatty acids, and sea kelp extract.
Oh, okay.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
And it's a great source of vitamins, minerals, and fatty acids. This also comes in 2 formulas, oily skin and normal. So this one happens to be the oily skin, the one that I have on the back of my hand. And it's going to help add moisture back to your skin.
Okay. And like we said, typically you do these once a day, twice a week. And I typically do mine at nighttime, just, that way you're not having to worry about putting makeup on or anything like that on it as well. The other mask is the moisture gel renewing mask. And when Anita was talking about, we haven't gotten to the charcoal mask yet. Did you already talk about that? Okay. So when Anita talks about the charcoal mask, this moisture gel mask is really good at using in conjunction with that charcoal mask. What I like is it only takes 10 minutes, but I like to use it before bed and just to leave it on my skin and not even, worry about taking it off, because you can just leave it on, sleep with it. It's not a mask that's like that. It is just a gel that you can't even tell that it's on your face. Won't, make issues with, your pillow or anything like that. Then the next morning you wake up, you just take it off, and it is just renewing that moisture that you lose in your skin. And like I said, it's good to use in conjunction with that charcoal mask. So why don't you go ahead and talk about that as well?
Here's the charcoal mask. This is great for, I'll put it on the other side, cleaning out all of the pores. It's going to lift. It has the navy bean extract, and when you're rubbing it on your skin, it kind of activates the heat, and when it heats up, it will absorb anything in your pores. And then once that is cleaned off, you can leave it on there about 20-30 minutes. I've left it on there longer. You can see all these things coming out of your pores. When you wash it off, love that smell. You're going to
too.
wash that off, and you're going to have cleaner pores. That's going to shrink your pores back. So we're going to get rid of all the dirt and the debris in there that's stretching your pores and making it look so much larger than it is. It's a bentonite clay and activated charcoal, which is great for purifications. Honeysuckle and navy bean extract.
And like you said, it smells so good.
It really does.
And I like that it just rinses off too, because you know some of the charcoal masks that you get, they you have to peel those off, and they're so messy. But this one just rinses right off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the moisture renewal gel mask was 22, and then the charcoal mask is 24. I don't know if we said that or not. Sometimes I forget. And then just like how the repair is the Cadillac version, you've got a Cadillac version of a mask too. It is the lifting biocellulose mask. And it is an intensive facial treatment, and it delivers lifting and firming benefits. I don't have one to show you, but it's really this cool thing. It is all cellulose, and so you start at the top of your head, you know, at your face, and you just bring it down. It has little openings for your eyes, but little flaps that you can put them over your eyes to give that masking for your eyelids. And so, and it just adheres to your face. And what is so interesting is that if you have a lot of loss of moisture in your face, it will just like suck that in. And so there's usually not much extra. But if you don't have an issue with a lot of loss of moisture, you will have extra that you're able to just kind of, you know, put the excess at, you know, anywhere, right? And so they come in a pack of 4, and there's 70. And so it's, like I said, it's going to lift, it's going to firm. You can tell a difference. This is a great product if you had like a wedding to go to.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a reunion, you know, and you don't want them to know how saggy stuff had gotten. And so this is just a really good oomph kind of thing. And it's just wonderful. And that's one that you literally would just light those candles and sit back and relax and just let that take its tone. Let me show you. This is a picture of it right here. And so it's not a hard mask. I know that picture makes it kind of look like that it's a hard mask, but it is that cellulose. And so it's this very interesting type of mask.
I've often thought about getting a box and then, what's it, like 4 or 5 in there?
4.
And taking them out and dividing them up, and then putting, you know, like making little baskets for somebody. So you have like 4 separate baskets.
Yeah. And you could do like a little spa basket for them and put a candle in there. You know, somebody that, I mean, a lot of people are stressed out right now. And so how wonderful to put a little candle, you know, and just to have a little, you know, maybe a headband or a towel or
balls, bombs that you stick in your yeah, that'd be awesome.
So that'd be just a great thing to do. Okay, so that's the mask. So that's the second one. Now this next one, I'm so glad that the Mary Kay Naturally line has this nourishing oil in it, because this is the next thing for you to do, and it's a massage, and we really don't think about that. Okay, and so when you massage this oil into your skin, that massage that people will pay a lot of money to go somewhere and have it done, it is going to stimulate blood flow. And what you always want to do is you want to always go up and out with more, you know, with your massaging, and even with when you're putting on, you know, any of your skincare products, you want to go up and out because of gravity. And so basically you just would start at your nose and just kind of massage that oil and go out to your ears, and you want to include your entire face. Your face extends just past what people see, so you want to make sure that you're going all the way out to your ears. Same thing with here, going to your chin and coming up, and then doing this whole area here, your forehead, and just rubbing that with your fingertips. And what you would do is you're going to use this gel, I'm sorry, not gel, oil. And I'm going to take my rings off so you can see it. And it is not a real oily consistency. You've seen us kind of talk about this before. But you would just rub this in, and then like I said, you would just massage, and how wonderful that feels as it just glides over your face. And you would repeat this a couple times and you would just feel the difference. And again, it's going to get that blood flowing.
Right.
And then anything that's extra, which there probably won't be because your skin is just going to soak
Absorb
it
it all.
in. You can put it through your hair. You can use it on your hands, your cuticles, any of that stuff too. And so that is key, is massaging your face. And this oil is 48, and it is good for not only doing, like I said, that massage on your face, but it's also good for your cuticles, anywhere that you have some dry skin. It is suitable for sensitive skin too, and there's no allergy issues or anything. I like the scent. It's a really light vanilla kind of scent. Nothing that's overpowering.
Right.
Nothing that would interfere with anything that you had going on. So I love it.
Yeah, it's so good. I was reading here about it's free of parabens and other words I can't say, fragrances and dyes.
Yeah, because it's from that naturally line as well.
So subtle.
Yes, and I like too, I see that it's sweet almond oil, olive oil, sesame oil, and those are all natural emollients and provide moisturizing benefits. And so just putting it on my skin, even on top of my makeup, it felt really good, just massaging that area. And I have told you guys so much that I know that's important, because we do not want the turkey gobbler. And it's getting time for Thanksgiving, and we don't want to be gobbling.
That's enough gobbler.
Yes. All right, so then the last step would be moisturize. So our 4 steps of a facial. The first one was cleansing. The second one was the masking. The third one was the massage with the oil. And the fourth one is moisturizing. And we've talked about that the first signs of aging is just that loss of moisture in your skin. Kind of like I always say, the only difference between a grape and a raisin is the loss of moisture. And so that's where wrinkles start. And so what you would do is you would just cap things off with a really good layer of moisturizer, and you would want one with the benefits of just peptides and just all of that goodness, and SPF possibly if it's a moisturizer during the day. But what we're going to share is the Botanical Effects. This one is a moisturizing gel, and it goes with that regimen. One of the things though too, Anita, is that the Mary Kay line, even though there might be a regimen, they're all formulated to work together.
Right.
So you might say, oh, I like that repair, but I like the mask of that botanicals.
Right.
And so you can mix them together, because a dermatologist has worked to make sure that it's not going to be like a science experiment that's gone wrong, to where your face blows up or whatever. So this moisturizing gel is for all skin types. Remember, this one is the Botanical Effects. So it has the benefits of that
Nice.
dragon fruit. And so look how, the moisture of this is just wonderful. It feels so good going on, and it just, your skin's just going to soak that up so well. And you can even see just me putting moisturizer on the difference of just like, you can almost see where there's a line there of where it just really soaked that in. So that is the Botanical Effects, and it is 18.
Nice.
What do you got?
I have the Mary Kay Time Wise moisturizer. Dun, dun, dun. This also comes in the combination and the dry as well. And you have 10 hours of hydration, and I like this, a patented complex to accelerate your skin's renewal process.
Yeah. So that's when people say, oh, well, it's too late for me. No, it's not. That one does not have an SPF in it. So if it is something that, you're wanting an SPF for the day, then that one does not have one. But it is a good moisturizer for day and night. And that's the other thing that's key too, is you should use your moisturizer day and night.
You want to lock in as much moisture as possible. I don't think you can get too much moisture.
Right. And some people that have oily skin, they think, oh, well, I don't need moisturizer. But there's a difference.
Right.
Everybody needs to put that moisture back into their skin. And then the last one I wanted to talk to you about was another thing from the Naturally line. And it's very unique. It's 28. It is the moisturizing stick. And
Yes.
so you literally, it's a stick, and you just like little roll it up there, and you are able to just apply it to your face. You could also use this for like your feet, your elbows, your knees, any dry places like that. Of course, you'd want to have a separate one. The one that you would use on your feet or wherever, you wouldn't want to be putting that on your face. But how handy is this? Just, to be able to put it on. And some of the customers that I have that just really love this, they talk about, and it's almost time for that, the red nose of the winter time, and how your nose gets red and runny and all that kind of stuff is just applying it to your nose. But anywhere that you need moisture, it is a moisturizing stick. It is suitable for sensitive skin, of course, because it's naturally derived.
I would think that would travel well too.
Yes, yes. It won't clog pores, even though it's a stick. It's not going to clog your pores. And you're right, it would travel really well. You wouldn't have to worry about it being a liquid type formula, and then it'd be good just to kind of have in your bag so that it's just easy application.
Right.
So, I think we've got all of it, right?
I think so.
Did we miss anything? Okay, so the ultimate 4-step facial, again, you deserve it. So the first one would be cleanse, the second one is to get a good mask, and the third one is massage, and the fourth is to moisturize. And your skin will thank you.
Oh yes, and your boyfriend or husband probably will
Right,
too.
right. Because we've only been given, these bodies, and the skin covers, our entire body. And so we should be protecting it and keeping it safe, and then making ourselves look just as best as we can,
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you think about it, we have a lot of things that are working against us, the stress
Yes.
and the sun and the wind and all the pollutants in the air.
Exactly.
Why not? Let's protect and fight back.
Yep. So light that candle, friends. Turn on some soothing music.
Soak in a tub.
Soak in a tub and just relax. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.